Minnesota Saints here in this city championship. Senior boys high school basketball at the AA level. Dan Mooney alongside Wayne Condro. Underneath Shamar Brewster for a couple, and Maryvale picks up where they left off, Wayne.
I just think I'm so impressed with how hard these kids are working. Maryvale clearly wants to go to the first OFSA in their history. I mean, they're just right now outworking the Saints.
Lucuza misses again. Shamar Brewster gives the ball right back to Max Borsico, and Shadrasu called for the push. That's what happens when you leave your feet.
Yeah, and really a bit of a touch foul too there. I mean, I thought Borsico had control of the ball. Those are the kind of things you let something like that go.
Borsico out for Amir Al-Badri. Ahmed Hidari right there with him. Borsico trying to set the pick, gets it back, and can't get the floater to go. Shamar Brewster up high for the rebound. Hidari for Maryvale. Ahmed Hidari back out for Shamar Brewster. Brewster wants to set it up again. Borsico out to meet him, across for Shadrasu. Working against Lucuza. Lucuza takes the long feed off the glass. Can't get it to go, but he draws the foul against Hidari, and that should send Lucuza to the line.
No question, but that was a bad turnover by Shadrasu. There's a reason you're not the point guard kid. You're not a ball handler. You're a shooter. Spot up, wait for the ball to get to you, sort of in shooting position. But Lucuza, I think, a big sort of steal for him, trying to get a run out. Maybe that'll get him going. He's really looked a little lethargic a bit, along with the rest of the Saints.
He can't get a bounce.
They are hitting some open looks. I mean, think Borsico has missed three or four open looks. The only one who's really shot the ball well for Immaculata has been Sincoleone.
Lucuza finally on the board. It took him 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes, to get his first basket, his first point of this ball game. Medalist, nice crossover, Medalist. Can't get the floater to go. Brewster with the putback. It goes wide, and Borsico scoops up the loose ball. Back the other way, Borsico. The finger roll won't fall for him, but he gets his own board and loses it to Brewster.
Brewster, did you see how high he elevated for that rebound on the other end of the floor? What a nice vertical leap.
Medalist. Out for Ahmed Hidari. Hidari kicks that back out for Marwan Saeed into the ballgame for Shadrasu. Here's Hidari. Hidari finds a lane, goes up, tries to go off the glass. Borsico says no, picks up the ball and starts back the other way for Lucuza. Here's Jacques Lucuza. Drives the baseline, right underneath. Lovely
Nice
feed there for Neil Bobal.
Great flick of the hand feed by Lucuza on that one.
Brewster had a lane, tried to catch Max Borsico asleep, looking the other way. He'll try it again, and Brewster loses control.
Brewster saying he was pushed on that one. I didn't see that. I mean, those two have been battling all game, and I don't think it's been over physical, but it is a great matchup to watch.
Lucuza. The catalyst a year ago. Lucuza again forced the ball back out. Taken by Brewster, coast to coast off the glass. Medalist up and down with it, can't get it to go. Borsico able to control it. Here's Lucuza the other way off the window for two.
A nice outlet by Maxime Borsico to get the ball to Lucuza for that transition layup.
Medalist for three. That one spat out. Lucuza. 16-13, Maryvale ahead. Lucuza, lovely behind the back dribble, but again, he says, my bad, looking for Bilbao underneath.
He forced that one through two defenders, but I really like what Lucuza's trying to do in this second quarter, is being a whole lot more aggressive, trying to sort of not just bring Immaculata back, but sort of elevate their intensity level at the same time.
Shamar Brewster, 4:22 remaining here in the opening half. Maryville hanging on to a 3-point lead. Brewster all the way across for Saeed. Hederi back out for Brewster. Brewster finds a lane off the glass for two. Great take.
Just blew by Borsico on that one.
Brewster's got 6 on the ball game. Duckworth in now for Immaculata, out for Borsico, for Amid El Badri. Borsico for 2. Actually a 3-point attempt. Doesn't go. Into the Maryville bench goes Duckworth. And it's Maryville ball.
But that sort of epitomized their play. I mean, Duckworth went flying off into the opposing team's bench to try and tip the ball back. These Marauders are working hard.
A 5-point advantage now. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Umed Hederi across for Medalist. Kevin Medalist. Medalist inside for Sam Wilson. Back out for Medalist. Fake the shot. Pops and drops for 2.
Nice little pull-up there.
Lukusa.
When you can fake an opponent out of his shoes and find the release.
Lukusa with a 10-footer of his own. Jacques Lukusa now with 5.
But he's got to get some of his other teammates on track. He can't do it alone.
Medalist on the far side likes to work that spot. Wilson setting the pick. Goes off of the boot of Kevin Medalist and out. It's Immaculata ball. Coming into the ball game now, Neil Bobal gets arrested. Back comes Sinan Yankakoglu. Cinco Leon getting ready to sub back in for Immaculata. Lukusa again putting up the prayer, and Sam Wilson securing the ball for the Marauders.
Well, there were 4 teammates wide open on the perimeter, didn't find any of them.
Saeed for 3 again. The rim's lively here at Algonquin College, and these shooters just not used to it yet.
It's also the moment, Dan. This is the city final. They're all hyped.
Cinco Leon back in the ball game for Immaculata. Good 3-point shooter from the corner as El Badri. El Badri from the foul line gets it to go. As Immaculata starts to chip away at the lead. It's now 3 as Kevin Medalist starts away from Maryville. Gains control, finds Wilson underneath. He'll send it back out. Saeed for Shamar Brewster. Brewster, again looking for the lane, forced back out. Immaculata doing a good job of shutting off the middle. Hederi, back out, Medalist, makes Cinco Leon leave his feet and then pops the deuce.
Medalist has been living off a pull-up jumper all game. Aside from the 3 he hit to open the Marauder scoring.
Yankakoglu for 2. That doesn't go. Here's Lukusa. Back out, Borsico. Again, that won't go. Field goal percentage very low for both of these teams thus far with 1:04 left in the half. Hederi tries to get the finger roll to go, gets his own board, goes up, draws the foul. Not sure whether it's Yankakoglu or Cinco Leon underneath.
Well, either way, you have the smallest man on the floor who's able to drive into the paint, get off a shot. Not a good shot, but get it off. And then, as well, get the offensive rebound against 3 taller players. I mean, the Marauders just simply outworking Immaculata.
Hederi makes on his first attempt a foul against Cinco Leon, his first personal. Hederi can't make both, and the lead back to 6 with less than a minute to play in the opening half.
Final minute of the first half.
Lucuza, Cinco Leon knocked down. Gets the ball back out for Amir El-Badri. El-Badri finds a lane underneath. Yunga Koglu with the easy bump off the glass for 2.
Right, little sharing the ball too. I mean, getting them off. Well, that'll help them get on track here.
Medalist.
5-second count, closely defended, over the line, so it's a turnover. I didn't think that was 5 seconds because it seemed to me he lost control briefly, so that should restart the count.
Eris Marguetis didn't see it that way.
Well, you don't see that called at the high school level. Heck, you don't see that called very often, period, at any level.
Cinco Leon, better get
Nice
rid of it
feed.
fast. Ball off the glass.
Corsico
at the buzzer. And that'll give Immaculata a bit of a lift